What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. George is here, and today we're about to talk about personal development once again. As you guys may know, the topics of my YouTube channel are personal development, adventuring / vlogging, and fitness. So today I believe it's finally the time to talk once again about self improvement and how to actually step up your game in life, how to be more independent, how to have better confidence, and how to actually live a good and satisfying life. So before continuing, I would really like to say thank you so much guys for trusting in me. Since I started my YouTube channel, there are more and more people who enrolled in my fitness coaching program from Conquer Fitness. So if you want to become a beast as well, make sure to sign up. Thanks so much guys, and let's begin. What will happen if you never reach your full potential? Do you do enough for yourself? Do you do enough for your family? Imagine if you're laying in bed right before you're dead and somebody give you this tape of your life. What do you want to see in that tape? Keep that questions till the end of the video, and I hope that through my story you can actually learn how pushing yourself to the limit and trying to stay out of the comfort zone can completely transform your life. Make sure to comment down below whether this video was insightful and helpful for you or not. Alright guys, so as I mentioned, today we're about to speak about my story and maybe the directions that I want to go regarding self-improvement and professional career into multiple fields and so on. Before continuing, I would say firstly to really quickly show you from where I have begun my journey, how I begin to grind and so on, and actually to show you that you can change everything in your life. Everything that can be influenced by your control can be changed, and that's the reason why I actually used one very good controlling model of Precision Nutrition, my fitness certificate, because then I realized that everything that I need to or want to achieve is basically up to me. It's not up to anybody. Well, yeah, most of the times at least. So I would say start writing down the things that you're doing and maybe categorize them of things that depend on you and things that are not dependable on you. For instance, many people said that they had very bad eating habits. Well, that is dependable on you. You can change it ASAP. So yeah, things like this can be changed, and whenever you went through under certain transformation, I believe that this will empower you and will encourage you. This will give you a boost of confidence to continue doing the rest of your day-to-day activities and to fix maybe some of your habits. Now I will put on the screen this timeline from 2013 to 2022, and I'll speak about every part of the timeline. So let's start from 2013, 2014, 2015. Basically that was my childhood. I was very fat, and I was really passionate about playing video games and continuing my basketball career, because for those of you who don't know, before I was playing basketball on a rather high level, if I can say it like this. It was not that much professional, but still I played some basketball, and basketball is one of my biggest passions till that moment. So yeah, I was eating a lot of fries. I was sleeping badly because I loved playing games, as I mentioned, especially League of Legends. And games like this actually protect me from the real life, because in real life I was bullied about my weight, and I was bullied because I only wanted to play games and not go out and so on and so on. So basically that was my childhood. Then I want to continue to 2015, where I firstly went to high school, and I spent 4 years of my life into high school. Basically, once again, playing games, playing basketball, of course, and also I was drinking quite a lot of alcohol. And of course, in high school I started approaching more and more girls, and this gave me some boost of confidence and so on, and putting myself through certain heartbreaks actually helped me to start with the gym. I'm not going to lie, I think every guy or that can be very big generalization, but most of the guys go to the gym because they want to be physically attractive to girls and so on. So yeah, I started because of this as well. I need to mention that in my childhood I tried to stay also like quite a lot physically active by hiking by doing hiking with my parents, or maybe with playing basketball or going out with friends walking around. But it was not enough because, as I mentioned before, my sleeping and eating habits were too big of an issue. Then in high school, when I started lifting weights, but I drank quite a lot of alcohol, and that was the period, yeah, as I mentioned, girls came in and so on. I stopped playing games that much, to be honest, then, and I started lifting more and more weights in order to feel better, both physically and mentally. And this actually helped me and learned me so much, because thanks to the fact that I had very busy schedule in high school, I was meal prepping, I was prioritizing, and I was having amazing time management, especially in my last 2 years of high school. To be honest, I never thought that I would become a very passionate entrepreneur or a businessman or marketer or whatever, or fitness coach, whatever you want to call me. And yeah, I never thought that I would be able to do this. I always thought that I would be stuck to my 9-to-5 job, I'll find a girl and we'll be happy, but apparently that's not the reality, and that's not for me. I don't want to stick only one environment, I want to grow. I changed my mindset completely as well. So yeah, big changes happened in high school. Then I went to uni, and to be honest, I forgot to say that both me and my colleague from Conquer Fitness, we start having this idea of this amazing business that some of you guys already trusted, and I'm so grateful for that. And it was 11th grade when we find a niche. So basically that's one of my business advices anyway. Try to find a niche into the things that you are doing, especially if you love doing something, because then you can contribute even more. And by finding the niche or solving the problem in specific market, you can become a really good company. I don't want to dive deeper. If you want a bit more business oriented video, guys, make sure to comment down below. Then I noticed that a lot of fitness coaches are providing misinformation, and a lot of people start using testosterone and other steroids that are being involved into the fitness industry at that time. And everybody was so fascinated by the Gymshark bodies and the bodybuilding bodies. It's still, some people still admire them, but people were not aware that those people actually consume quite a lot of yeah, forbidden supplements, if I can say it like this. And it's not good to supplement or to use testosterone if you don't have, of course, deficiency or so on. But yeah, so basically I found the problem. I found out that a lot of people struggle with that, and I started educating myself in order to become the coach that I am today. So yeah, Conquer Fitness has quite a big story. Anyway, then I went to university. I had the growth mindset at that moment. I didn't know what actually growth minded is, because I was just ready for the life to get me, and I was yeah, looking forward to work for myself and establish myself. I start spreading the idea of Conquer Fitness even more. For the people that follow me from quite a lot of time, they actually know how I started posting videos on Instagram and YouTube and so on and so on. But it was nothing crazy, of course, because I was focusing on the fitness coaching. And now you may ask, okay, Jordi, but where is the turning moment? When did you became such a grinder? When that happened? Well, it was during my first year of education in the Netherlands, and it was lockdown. I think I have shared this moment quite a lot of time, and I have told about this story quite a lot of times, but I think for the topic of the video it's very relevant. There was a curfew, nobody was going out, all of my friends were back in Bulgaria or back in their home countries, and therefore I was left alone without job, without any gyms and so on. And then it was a debate between suffering from very deep and hard depression, or it was, yeah, very productive and insightful experience. if I can say it like this, just grinding while everybody is struggling and complaining and so on. Basically what I did was I grinded day and night. I stayed up too late, and I was waking up at 7:30 because then at 9 I had lectures, and even before the lectures I wanted really to do something. So even after finishing the lectures, I chilled or I worked out for 1 or 2 hours at home. I ate, took a nap, and then continued grinding. So basically what helped me to become the grinder that I am right now, it's the fact that the drive of supporting my family, the drive of being the champion in my life, the drive of being a successful person who won't be working 9 to 5 his entire life. And also I really enjoyed grinding, so that are the 4 main reasons why I actually become the grinder that I am right now. And also, as I mentioned, the time was perfectly, you know this phrase, there is a specific time for a specific person or something like this. Well, that was my time to shine, and that's the way why I shaped myself into the person that I am right now. That was the timeline, and that's the way how I became the person that I am right now. Currently I'm educating myself into marketing, UX design, a bit of coding from time to time. It depends, I really like coding as well. YouTube, fitness coaching, and psychology from time to time. I enjoy reading books, and I enjoy spending my time wisely by making myself a better person. And now I will share some tips and tricks, by the way, and some websites that you can use. This is not sponsored video, by the way, I need to mention that. So grab a piece of paper and let's start writing down. The sites for personal improvement that I use are HubSpot, SEMrush, Google Digital Garage, LinkedIn Learning, Udemy, Growth Tribe, and Skillshare. All of these websites will give you some insights and some courses that you can take up most of the time for free, but of course there are some paid ones. And if you're willing to invest into education, I highly recommend doing that, because then you gain a better perspective of certain industry. If you really fell in love with the things that you're learning, why have not to continue and pursue it with a career? Then some books that I want to recommend. So Why Do We Sleep? I'll display it here. Eric Helm's Pyramid of Nutrition and Pyramid Training, highly recommended books. Then of course the book Purpose Marketing from Simon Sinek. Influence, also Rich Dad Poor Dad was my first book about financial freedom. And to be honest, I know a bit of things for stocks, regarding stocks, like I know some things, but it was not that much, and this book definitely opened my eyes. Okay, in the future I'm looking forward to actually start investing so I can make the money to work for me, not for me to work for the money. Then of course a really good book that I need to mention is Atomic Habits, and thanks to this book actually you will understand why do we do certain stuff and why it's so hard to drop some of our old habits. And lastly, a book that I want to recommend is Hooked. I'll display it up here. This book is really great for every entrepreneurial businessman who wants to understand how to, once again, it's up to the habits of the people. So if you start understanding how do the habits of the people work, then you can integrate your product into their habits, and therefore you might as well become very successful entrepreneur or a businessman. My future reads, I would definitely like to learn more about growth hacking. I would like to know more about growth driven type of businesses, so I might as well reach out and start learning actually some or reading some new books regarding that. I want to start getting more, I want to get more involved actually with the books of Jordan B. Peterson, and also with some books of Gary Vee. I also want to read some biographies by maybe Elon Musk or by the founders of Amazon and Apple and so on. And of course I want to keep learning new stuff about the gym itself. So that was it for today, guys. I hope that through this video you actually become more aware of the things you can achieve. Please embrace the uncertainty and also embrace the opportunities that are standing right in front of you. If there are no opportunities, well, make sure to create opportunities for yourself by educating yourself and becoming a better version of yourself. And if you guys struggle with becoming a better version of yourself, please make sure to contact me and my colleagues at Conquer Fitness, and we'll try to empower you to become a better version of yourself, both mentally and physically. Thanks so much guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.
I'm back. Are you ready to fly? Are you ready for the moment?